Do not let your hearts be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. These are the words of Jesus as he was speaking to his disciples at a time when they were facing discouragement. They were facing troubled hearts. His death was imminent, and he was telling them, don't be troubled by this. Don't allow your heart to be troubled. We're talking this week about discouragement and how easy it is to fall into the trap of looking at the world around us and seeing how bad things are and losing hope and feeling like there's no chance for victory. This is certainly what's going on in the valley of Elah 40 days before David shows up to kill Goliath. The Israelites look around. They see an opponent way too big to fight, certainly to defeat, and they lose hope. They become discouraged. And it's easy to become discouraged, isn't it? We can look around at our world, and if we focus on the things that are so negative, if we just pour news and bad news into our brains, you can't avoid it sometimes, but when it's there, you can become discouraged and you can lose hope, and you can start to feel like, well, there's really no hope for this situation or for this nation or for my family. You can start to feel like there is no hope. But did you know that it's a sin to be discouraged? It is a command to not be discouraged. It's something a Jesus follower cannot allow themselves to slip into. Discouragement will just suck all the joy out of your life. It will sap your energy. It will steal your vision. It will make you live for something besides the purpose God designed you to live for. Discouragement is a terrible, terrible place to be. And I would even say discouragement is contagious. If you're around discouraging people, you're going to feel the same way. This is definitely what's happening in the valley of Elah. One or two people started to feel discouraged, like there was no way, and it led to an entire army of warriors feeling like this is hopeless. When you're around people who are discouraged, you're going to be discouraged too. So one of the ways that you fight discouragement or you avoid the trap altogether is you listen to the words of Jesus. He said, let not your hearts be troubled. Do not allow yourself to be troubled in your hearts. In other words, don't let your heart be ruled by what you see going on around you. And this is the key to discouragement, is to understand that what's going on around you, the things in the world, the things you see on the news, all these things are going to happen, and they're going to go on for eternity until Jesus comes back. So you might as well figure out a way to deal with them, and you don't allow your heart to be ruled by them. You instead choose to let your heart be ruled by the promises of God. Let not your hearts be troubled. Believe in God, believe also in me. So don't allow your heart to be troubled by what you see. Don't allow your heart to be ruled by what you see. Allow your heart to be ruled by the promises of God. And what that means is you're going to have to know the promises of God. And one of the promises that Jesus promised his people was peace. You get to live in peace regardless of what's going on around you. See, peace is not the absence of conflict. It's strength and comfort and peace in a conflict. So today, don't allow your heart to be troubled. Don't allow your heart to be ruled by the things you see. Instead, let your heart be ruled by the promises of God. Maybe write some down. Maybe memorize some. Maybe stick some on your rearview mirror or on your dashboard somewhere so you can see the promises of God. They are stronger than the things that are causing your discouragement. I hope you have a great day. I hope you're encouraged and not discouraged. And I hope you bank on the promises of God.